This essay is about George Eliot and something that she had said. Um, and I recently I had written an essay about Silas Marner and about Epi, and who was a child that came into his life. And when I was in high school, English teachers made me memorize poetry and prose every semester for 4 years. And at the time I hated it, but man, today, most of my life, I've enjoyed it, and there are many, many poems and prose that I still can pretty well bring back. In old days, angels came and led men away from threatening destruction. We see no one. When that's from Silas Marner, and it's a reflection upon Epi. And I was writing this essay, and I had to make sure I had the dates correct and about when Silas Marner was written and when George Eliot had why she had written that, and by chance I came across another novel by Eliot called Middlemarch. To be absolutely honest with you, I had never read the novel, and the novel is something like 900 pages long. So if I'd read it, I would have memorized it. No, I would have remembered it. And so I read this essay about it, and then they had this a quote from Middlemarch. It's never too late to be what you might have been. And that quote explains a lot about who I am. I am driven to be all that I want to be. Having danced with death a couple times, and so I wrote that down as an essay that I'm going to write sometime. And when I got around to writing about it, I had to, I understood what George Eliot meant when she said in old days, because I knew the historical context to what was happening in Silas Marner's life. Epi wandered into his life when he was an old man, as a little toddler, and he became a different person because of Epi. So I knew the historical context in Silas Marner. I didn't understand the historical context in Middlemarch because I'd never read Middlemarch. So I went to the internet to try to understand where that sentence came in the historical development of that long, long novel. Interesting, what I found out was that it was never said in Middlemarch. It was not written there. And there's a real question of whether George Eliot, whether she actually said that. But it is a vital, it is one of the best English sentences that I've ever read. Essentially, it is, in many ways, it's saying what Eliot was saying about Silas Marner. It's never too late to become what you could have been. And he did it. Silas Marner did it. And man, I'll tell you, someday I'm going to be on my deathbed, but I don't want to think or say out loud, God, I wish I had done this, or I wish I had done that. Then it'll be too late. But in the meantime, it ain't too late. It's not too late for me, and it's not too late for you. Be all that you can be. In the meantime, you take care.